And everybody, it is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. So with that, let's get up to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Dennis Ford My Career right here on Madden 19. If you missed any of the other episodes, they're available here on the channel in a playlist. This is a very special game because Denny, once again, is playing against his former team, the Cleveland Browns, who come in winning the Super Bowl, not this past season, but the other season. Denny moves on from Cleveland thinking that Cleveland is dead weight, can't get anywhere with Cleveland, comes to the Titans, still has a continuing struggle. That's where we are right now, and that's where he's been for the past couple of years here in Tennessee. But this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good matchup. Cleveland versus Tennessee. Denny plays his former team. Here we go. "15-yard penalty against Landry. Good gravy. And the Browns are slamming down the field here. Incomplete pass by Baker Mayfield. And here come the Titans.
A first down throw for Mariota. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up.
So Denny's going to stay out, come back in. 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, it's 4. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
2 rushes, 6 yards for Denny.
So opening drive,
And the Browns will punt it. Or excuse me, the Titans will punt it. 63-yard kick by Glenn Fry. Jarvis Landry called for the fair catch. 4-yard rush for Chubb. 6-yard loss on a sack on Baker Mayfield, and then he comes right back and throws a dart to Jarvis Landry. And then a sack again on Baker Mayfield. And they will get nowhere.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field.
Denny just loses steps there. 3 rushes, 6 yards for Denny Ford.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, if you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions,
there it is, a first down for the Titans.
You're excited about hitting
Great play there.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into.
So we got our jerseys there. We got our Titans jerseys, all blues against with the AFL old school Oilers, or old school AFL Oilers.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota.
Helmets rather.
Is tight end Adam Shaheen, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 72 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work.
Well, he ain't getting anywhere, man. Denny is being held in check.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Definitely got a sting on Denny here to know that he's coming in playing against his former team and can't get anything going. Mariota goes, steps up to throw. Beautiful. Nice catch on the run.
Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
In the end zone.
It's caught in the end
Touchdown.
zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. In for the score. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead.
Look at that, folks.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends,
Drag
they
these.
can be off.
That was a touchdown for the Titans. The extra point, of course, good by Think Fan. Here comes the Browns after the 68-yard kick. And you'll call for the touchback. Baker Mayfield to Njoku. Njoku, and that is an incomplete pass by Mayfield. 14 yards. Nick Chubbs. Baker Mayfield to Jarvis Landry. Pass knocked away by Harold Landry III. And 18 yards to Chubbs. Chubbs with a 1-yard rush. Second down and 9. 11-yard touchdown to Barrett. And we are all tied up here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Play fake, Mariota. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Emmanuel Ogbah.
So again, the Titans will have to punt it again for the second time this game. 3 yards to Bryant. Pass knocked away. 20 yards. Look at that. David Njoku. And they will settle for a field goal here, will they? No. Yes. They did get a field goal. Here comes Denny back in.
Again, it's Mariota. And the hit trying to loose. It's incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On third down, Mariota. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Here we go again. The Browns getting the ball back. 5 yards. Incomplete pass. Another pass knocked away. And the Titans get the ball back again. Down by 3, 10-7. The Titans trying to get back into this game.
On second down.
What a catch.
And pull it in. What a diving catch there. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A second down throw here for Mariota. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. His guys have got it.
Okay, that's not good, folks. I had to try to do something because I didn't want to mess around. Okay, we don't want to go that way. Go back up to the coaching suggestions here. There we go.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here.
That was my fault in letting Mariota throw that one because I called that play.
Coaches talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission.
Denny cannot get anything going, folks.
The things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number.
Oh, come on.
Intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Mariota, folks, taking 2 steps forward. Or taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. And there is a touchdown.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this.
What the fuck? You almost drew another pick. What the freak, Mariota?
Going in the right direction. So you're calling plays.
Jiminy, good gravy.
Not necessarily what you're looking to play. This hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Mariota uncorks one for Davis.
Oh my gosh, Mariota.
Already with 1 interception, just missing it. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Emmanuel Ogbo in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The dog pound going nuts here.
Disruptive in all phases, whether it's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it.
Denny cannot get anything going, folks.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up in.
This is an ugly game, folks, for the Browns. Or, excuse me, for the Titans. Against the Browns. Look at that. Another touchdown. This game may be out of reach,
Here
folks.
comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
2 interceptions for Mariota. What a difference 2 weeks makes. Like I said, 2 steps forward, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back for Mariota here.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And the whole
Denny getting something going there. 10 rushes, 10 yards.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 40.
Taylor's hurt.
Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. There, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch.
Nice play there by the Titans.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon
Incomplete.
the game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Mariota to throw.
Oh, and Denny got hit.
To it through the contact. Incomplete.
We're going to have to settle for a field goal. That'd be a letdown. There's a sack. And the Titans turn it over on downs. And the Titans will get the ball back as the 4th quarter is here. But the Titans have a long climb ahead of them as they are trailing it by 17.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes
Yeah, I know.
from
Mariota is
extra
doing
game
really
film,
bad.
Extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Mariota now. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because
5 yards per attempt for Denny Ford. Not good.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. So tackle him almost on the spot. Then he's at the run.
Did he catch it?
He
did not. Oh, he did. Okay. All right. No, we did not get it. Son of a biscuit. There is another touchdown. This game is over, folks.
Offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That's what we needed.
Chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
1st down, Mariota. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mariota. Over the middle, the tight end Shaheen with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Myles Garrett in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Throwing for his running back.
Face mask.
Complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Automatic 1st down.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Now Mariota. Now he's got it. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there.
Oh, come on.
Too much?
I think that they
Come on, man.
Playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
Oh, no.
So
They're going to say that was not good.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Nice. Nice.
2 big plays in succession.
So Denny stays out this play.
But now they got to get ready.
On
It's
1st and goal.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. To throw.
Touchdown.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Kiki QT, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Throwing is Mariota.
Come on, Mariota. What are you doing?
That's caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
So Denny caught that one. I believe that was Denny. All right, that was Denny. We going for the kickoff? Onside kick recovered by Cleveland. Yep, figures. They're going to run the clock down on us, aren't they? They're going to score again.
And Charles, I think
That's
when
it.
the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Browns, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Well, there you have it, folks. Denny's homecoming to his former team, the Cleveland Browns. Not a good one. Not a good one. As they definitely took it to him by the count of 31-15. Next week, it is against the Jaguars. We'll take a look at the records real quick through these first three games of the season. The Jaguars come in at 2-2 as well. Everybody's 2-2, but the Colts are 3-1. Folks, got a good one that's coming up next week. Scratch your claw marks if you're new. Become a member of the Wolfpack fam today. Sniffing button into the bell icon. Become part of the Notification Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Wolfman Lewis, always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. Ow! Ah!